Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. I just want to say very quickly right off the bat, this astrological sign is a prime example of why it's very important to figure out what decan or what section of Cancer you're in. So for every astrological sign, there will be three sections or three decans, okay? And so they change every 9 or 10 days. Why is this important? Because you will notice massive differences between Cancers, for example, of the middle decan. These would be people that are born on July 3rd, on July 3rd, right up to July the 13th. Okay, so these are second decan Cancers. Unlike the first decan of Cancer and unlike the third decan of Cancer, this particular decan, although they are intuitive and creative and movers and shakers, and they can be nurturing, they are excellent at strategy. So they make decisions head over heart. Okay? The other two decans of Cancer, the first decan and the last decan, make heart over head decisions. It has to do primarily with the first decan of Cancer is influenced mainly by the moon and by Venus. Okay, the second decan, which I'm very familiar with because I have a lifelong. Sorry about the sirens out there. Anyway, I know a second decan Cancer very well, and I can attest to the fact that second decan Cancers, while they display the nurturing, and the intuition and the creativity, they are strategic. Okay, so they're excellent to go to for strategic advice. And when they make a final decision, it's made with the head. There's an influence of Mercury and Pluto on that second decan. They are less influenced by the moon and by Venus. So the third decan of Cancer, the Four of Cups, we're back to making heart over head decisions. Okay. They're influenced by Neptune and the moon again. So very important to know what decan, if you're cross-watching, what decan they fall into, or if you are watching for yourself. Keep in mind that there are these differences, and as I do the reading, I'll try to be cognizant of that too, okay? But I am doing a reading for overall Cancer. So this is going to be a small break in the tape, and then we'll get going, Cancer. Thank you. I think before I continue, I'm going to explain sort of the scientific background on the decans. As we all know, the Earth makes one trip around our sun once a year, okay? So as we're doing this 360-degree rotation around the sun, we're also spinning on our axis. So every 24 hours, we take one spin on our axis. Every 365 days, we take one spin around the sun. What happens is literally, actually, scientifically, okay, is every 9 or 10 days, as we are making this rotation around the sun, from our perspective on Earth, there are a changing of the guards. There are 9 or 10 stars that will line up with our own sun and that appear to rise and fall, with our sun, even though it's because the Earth is rotating. And they switch up every 9 or 10 days into a different set of stars. And this is how Vedic astrologists, and more commonly us in the West, have agreed that the Vedics were correct. This is how the decans were split up. And you will find, I think, if you happen to know a person that was born in each decan of Cancer, and you look at the descriptions, you will see that generally the decans are very reliable. Okay? Whew. All right. So now what we're trying to do is read for the collective Cancer. Okay? But a particular decan may end up coming out ahead in the forefront. Can we get some numbers for cardinal water, please? Can we get some numbers for cardinal water, please? All right, Cancer. So I'm seeing 13. So I'm seeing transformation. I'm seeing a 5. I'm sorry, I'm seeing a 6. This is nice. Soulmate energy. I'm seeing an 8. That's beautiful. That's communication and victory. Wow, I'm seeing 15. I wonder, are some of you involved with Cappies, Capricorns? All right, let's see what's on, what's flanking you. 5, yeah. Okay, and, ooh, 5s on both sides. So, whatever deacon I'm reading for, you may be going through a bit of a difficult time right now. Okay, the 5s import that. It's okay. So Cancer, because I can tell that this video is going to be a bit longer, I am going to post the extended for free, okay? Just so you can get the benefit of the full thing, because I was talking so long about the deacons. Okay, so I've shuffled the cards for Cardinal Water, and then I did these special splits, okay, of the decks. So there should be something underneath each, something that I'm about to talk about should resonate with you. If it doesn't, it probably isn't your reading. But if one of these things does, you can stick around, Cancer, okay? So what do we have on the bottom? Nice! Okay, so we've got the 10 of Pentacles. This is Mercury in Virgo. It's all about commitment, solid commitment, marriage, the whole kit and caboodle, okay? It's called Mercury in Virgo. So that's the 10 of Pence. So some of you could be getting married, okay? Or a Virgo could be, or a marriage could be affecting your life, something like that. Okay, Cancer. So we've got the King of Swords here. Generally, this is a law, man. It's Gemini, okay? It's a Gemini man. It's a very cold king. He uses nothing but pure logic, okay? He sits up on a mountain all by himself, okay? The Queen of Swords is not his wife. It is his widowed sister, all right? A lot of people put them together, but really he implicitly is not married. Anyway, there's the King of Swords. So there's a man, a very bossy, controlling, cold, practical, logical man is sitting on his mountain right there. We got the King of Swords. So a Gemini could be important to you, Cancer. Okay, what's under the Prisma Visions? Okay, 5 of Cups. Now, this is Scorpionic energy. So you may feel, or someone may miss you. Someone may feel like they ruined the whole relationship. They screwed everything up. They spilled the cups. They may be missing you. Or you may feel like that, okay? So that's 5 of Cups energy. It's called Mars in Scorpio. So there's a 5 right there. Okay, what do we have? Sorry about the lighting here. What do we have below Thelema? Nice, yay. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Wands. So if any of you have started a new cycle with a fire sign, or you've just begun something that you have a lot of passion for, aces are beginnings, new slates, wands are passion, desire. Okay, Cancer, let's get on with your reading. I'm going to use the traditional deck as the main deck. We're going to use the other decks to clarify. Cancer, Cardinal Water, what's the issue, please? What's at stake? What's at stake for Cardinal Water? Sorry about that. Okay, all right. There's Scorpionic energy there. I'm going to have to clarify this. I'm getting Judgment. So sometimes this is a card of reunification. So a couple getting back together, okay, successfully. Other times it is important when I see Archangel Gabriel there blasting his horn of the esoteric, I would call it. Why are these people coming out of their coffins? What do the coffins represent? I believe that meant, the person who created this deck meant that the coffins represent the limitations of the physical world. If you just believe in material things and the physical world, you're limited. Here's the angel blasting this astral, spiritual message and being able to raise people from out of their coffins. Don't you know how important the astral realm is? Stop focusing on the material. That's one of the, this is one of the interpretations of this card. The woman represents the subconscious. The man represents the conscious, and the child is just the personality. I also think this card talks about past lives. I believe that we choose our parents, although we don't remember it. But it could also be someone looking back on what they've done and taking responsibility for it. You'll see a mirror image here of a man, woman, and child. Okay, so someone could be taking stock of what they've done and just looking. I mean, people say that it's a wake-up call. I see it as a calling. All right. I am going to clarify the issue, Cancer, because I'm stumped. A Scorpio could be important because this is one of the major arcana cards of Scorpio. Why is judgment here, please, as the issue? Clarified judgment for Cancer as the issue. Okay, there's a whole whack of things. Yeah. I'm going to pause the tape for a second because this is complicated. All right, Cancer. So if you have recently stopped communicating with someone because they would not give up a toxic cycle, this reading is for you. Or if you're the person that someone cut off because they're telling you that you're in a toxic cycle, this reading is for you. What I see here is the Fool. So this is a powerful card at the beginning of the journey. The Ace of Cups, which is a lot of love for someone, but it's not put into words, okay? The Four of Swords, which is Jupiter and Libra. Somebody needs to get it, but it's also a card of no contact, okay, of cutting off contact. Knight of Pentacles, which is very stable incoming energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And then we see the Ten of Swords, Sun and Gemini. I see that as being the toxic cycle. What I see here, Cancer, is that you had a lot of love for somebody. They were bringing you a toxic cycle when what you wanted was something very stable. This just happened over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until you had to cut off contact, all right? You're hoping for a brand new slate. You're hoping that this person will be able to take a risk and start again, I believe, all right? Let's see what if that isn't challenging enough, let's see what the challenge is, Cancer, for you. What is the challenge, please? What's challenging Cardinal Water, please? What's challenging Cardinal Water, please? Okay, it's not on that side. What's challenging you, Cancer? What's in your way? Okay, this is kind of, I know that might, yeah, okay. The challenge, yeah, is getting something stable. So I see the Knight of Pentacles there. I feel like there's someone in your life, you're kind of having a wrestling match with them to get them stable, to get them to stop the toxic cycle. You know, or this could be you trying to get stable. I don't know why I don't see Cancer being the unstable one, but I feel like the challenge either way is either you getting stable or you getting somebody stable, okay, and reliable, okay. That's the challenge. Let's see what's crowning your reading. This is very important because this is what crowns your reading is what's possible, what can happen. All right. I'm gonna have a little break in the tape here.